Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS. In the last episode, we entered this place, we defeated the Goon Boss, and we rescued Mario. Off screen, I then went back in here to try and get the red coins, only to realise that I needed Wario, who we're not going to be seeing for some time. But there was a second star that you can get in here. So once I've made it past this Piranha Plant, and if you get like a little, I believe it's called Piranha Plant's Lullaby or something like that. It plays when it's asleep and you get close to it. I don't really know why, but it's nice. It's a nice little piece of music that I don't really ever listen to. Yeah, when Mario's if you hit the attack button while Mario's crouching, he does this little breakdance thing. Okay, race against the clock. Try and wall jump up here. Luckily, the wall jump is way more responsive in DS than it is in the original version of the game. Wow, another power star. Why did I save? This is a Let's Play, you don't save. You've recovered 12 power stars. Now we can face Bowser. Okay, so now we do have enough power stars to do the first battle against Bowser. However, only Mario can do those. But we're not facing Bowser yet. We've got a whole bunch of things to do. We've only done one level. That was wrong. It's time to enter Jolly Roger Bay. And that's that kick I was talking about in the last part. Sometimes Mario does a kick, sometimes he does a forward dive. It's whichever one he wants to do. Plunder in the sunken ship. So welcome to Jolly Roger Bay. If you're playing the original version, the painting is actually of the ship, the Jolly Roger. Here it's just bubbles, which I think is the original Japanese version as well. You have another one of these. Unfortunately, I jumped on it at the wrong time. You need to use this to get the 100 coin mission. Jolly Roger Bay has one of the worst 100 coin missions in the original version of the game. Because there's only, I believe, 104 stars or 103 or 104 coins. So you need to make sure you don't miss a single blue coin. The blue coins are in a different location, and I think there's far fewer of them. But this is not how you do it. I mean, I was attempting to get it first here, but then I realised, oh wait a minute. This is one of those missions where you have to do the first star first, and then everything else should become available to you, because we actually need to get the Jolly Roger up to the surface, and the only way to do that is to do this first mission. You can come across these clams. That shell I find is really awkward to grab underwater. You can do it, and then it improves your swimming, which is a concept that they would bring back in Super Mario Galaxy, and it's much better. Mainly because you can spin and pull the shell in towards you. And the shell has brakes, but I can't remember if this game has brakes. So it takes me a while. Now I'm trying to do the red coin mission. But again, you need to get the ship raised first in order to get, because there's like a bunch of blue coins above the water. But you can only get to it if the ship is there. So in Super Mario 64, the health, your air is also your health meter. Later games would change this. Whoa, what was that? I have a feeling that there's something in that ship. What was that? Something's roaring at me. Something's roaring. Underwater, something is roaring. Is that even possible? I guess some noise is possible. Oh my god, it's a giant moray eel. And he is terrifying. So that giant thing is... I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's something like Unagi? Or something like that. Unagi? Unagi? I don't know. Unagi, that's what I'm going to call him. So he's involved in 2 of the stars for this game. So the first thing you need to do is you need to just get him out of the hole, out of the ship. And then you've kind of got to do the same thing for the next mission as well. What you have to do to get him out of the hole is something that I don't know. Yeah, unless they made it a bit easier to do in the DS version, because I normally, like, I went nowhere near Unagi and he just swam out anyway, but then, like, in the original version, you have to get right up in front of him and then quickly swim away to get him out of that hole. And you're almost certainly going to get hit as a result. So yeah, this is where I was like, oh, I can't get the red coins. So let's just go into the ship now. Unagi is out. Unagi himself, he does a lot of damage when he hits you, but he doesn't actively, like, chase you down or hunt you. He just swims around minding his own business. And now we're inside the ship. So hit that chest and that will drain the water down, I believe, and then gotta try and make your way up here. This part is a pain on the N64 version, but thankfully they did make the terrain like standing right on the slope there. You can't do that on the original. You'll just slide right down, and it makes this part an absolute pain. Luckily, it's a lot easier to do here. Like that, I would not have been able to have stood there. So they made it a lot easier here. And that's that. So from now on, the ship should be at the surface of the water. We can't get every star here yet. There's one that requires us to get Wario. You can't even do it if you're playing the original version. Can the eel come out to play? So you need to wait until you get the metal cap. Since Wario's the one that uses the metal cap. That's me getting the buttons mixed up again. Darn you, Wii U, and your extra buttons. I don't own a new 3DS either, so it's like that has extra back buttons, but I can't use it. So I thought I'd try this again, and I was still too slow. Because I missed the shell. I can't win. Luckily, they give you way more coins here. Like, you may be able to barely get the 100 coin mission here on the original. Not a problem here. There are so many more coins. So the ship's back up, but let's go and just get Unagi out again. So this time he's in that hole just up there. At least I think that's what I'm doing. I think I'm just after some health. So yeah, if you're ever low on health in Jolly Roger Bay or Dire Docks, or Wet Dry World, or any level that has... See, I would not be able to get that far away from him to get him out there. That doesn't normally happen. You can see how much damage he does. And there we go. You have your own victory animation for when you're underwater there. That didn't look like it came out right. But yeah, any level that has water in it, if you're ever low on health, jump into the water and then resurface. Because that will refill your health as though it was your air. They fixed that, say fixed, in Super Mario Sunshine by making the air meter separate from your health meter. Oh no, I missed again. Go, go. And I'm still missing a load of them. Well, it was something. Kill all the Goombas, or try and grab the coins. I want to get off of this thing. So now I'm going after the 100 coins. Just because they're the worst, unless there's like specific missions that have to be done before it, try and get this one done first. Or near first. Again, go after the red coins. And then do the 100 coin mission. Just don't grab the other red coin star before you do it. Because the red coins, that's 16 coins for you already. This guy will prepare the cannon for us. There's water in that cannon. Yeah, there are so many coins here. Like, look at this. I mean, I think these coins are here in the original, but I swear they added so many more. Like, I think there's like 140 odd of these things now, so they added a lot more coins. Whoops. You can break those boxes by hitting them from below, but hit it boxes, the blocks. Not really something I would recommend doing. Mario, get up there. I love backflipping. In this game especially, I find it so useful. Especially when we get to Luigi. Luigi's backflip is basically the I win button. That thing does hurt you, by the way. Even though it's moving incredibly slowly, that box does hurt you. Oh no! I'm not really sure how draining a ship of water is. But I have two questions. One, how did we drain a ship of water underwater? And two, how does that make it resurface again? Jack, what are you doing? This is a Mario game. Stop trying to bend the laws of time. Just never question logic in a Mario game. Who knows what sort of effects that might have on the world. It's probably more destructive than time travel. Never question logic in a Mario game. I mean, I know that applies to a lot of games, but people still do it. As they say, how does Sonic run fast? Well, how does Mario jump so high? Where am I going? Oh, see, this is the other thing. In the original Super Mario 64, you have to be right in front of these coins to be able to see them. The pop-in and the draw distance is pretty bad in the game overall, but I find here in particular, it's really bad. Just trying to be able to see those coins. I think what I was doing is I was also kind of hoping I could find the, well no, because I knew it. Whatever, like try and see if the Bob-on Buddy that shows me where the red coins are was here, but you have to select that specific mission in order to see it. I mean, I'm better off just ignoring that one. The clams do hurt you, but they're a little bit weird with the hitboxes. And sometimes it can get hurt the moment it's opening up, sometimes it will be open up fully and it still hurts you. I never get how it works. Why am I ignoring these coins? Past me. Past me, you've just deliberately ignored all of those. Did I go back and get them? I can't remember. Swimming is quite awkward in any Mario game. I mean, if it's a 2D one, all you're doing is basically just jumping. But in 3D, it's not great. I'd say Sunshine is the worst, which is odd because that's the one where you're surrounded by water. And yet it's the one where you're swimming the least, which is odd. Because even Galaxy has got like 3 water levels. Yeah, Unagi will just be swimming around, minding his own business. There's nothing in here. Just an invisible wall that he could swim through, I guess. So when they're arranged like this, it gets a bit awkward. And I guess going into the middle of that made the 1-up appear? Oh, Mr. Spin Attack. It allows you to go faster underwater. Right, let's come out of... Let's go through here now. So this is where the blue coins would be in the original version of the game, but not here. Just watch out for these things. They can... How did I survive that? Did that land on me or did it just miss me? Why did they look like crystals and crash back here? Okay, that one hit me. Oh, I hate the Goombas so much in this game. Those sound effects. And there we go. Actually, I think there's 2 stars that we can't get in this one yet. So you can see that in there, but I think... Yeah, I think we actually need Luigi to get to that one. Yeah, because there's the switch for it right there. That's how we get the silver. That's the bonus star. We can't get that until we unlock Luigi. Because even though Mario can use every power-up in the game in the original version, he's relegated to just 2 here. So only Mario can use the wing cap, and he's the only one that can use the new power-up. Which, I say new, it wasn't in the original version, but it's essentially the P-Balloon from Mario World that was used in all of about 2 or 3 levels, including like the worst one in the entire game. But he's the only one that can use them, so instead of like having various caps, you instead have these flowers. The wing cap's still here, but I don't think it's a Vanisher Metal cap anymore. I believe they're all flowers. Yoshi gets a fire breath. Mario gets the balloon. Luigi gets the vanish abilities, and Wario gets the metal abilities. As opposed to Mario just using everything. Not that it means much, because the power-ups in this game are not very useful. Like, you'll use them for the stars, and that's it. There's no fire flower. There's no invincibility star. Treasure in the ocean cave. Yeah, there's no star. No, well, we're already big, so they can't really give you the mushroom. But I guess that's what the Mega Mushroom in DS is for. It's not in the original, but it's here. This is an awkward shot to make. Just barely made that, because if you're too... You gotta make sure you don't go too high, but you also gotta make sure you're not too low down. Because otherwise it's too thick for Mario to grab, and then you've got to try and jump off of it. You know, after you've played Odyssey, you do start to realise how annoying it is. It always sends you back out of the painting. It's like, I just want to go in and get some other stars. But no, it sends me out of the level for every star I want to get. I don't know why I got in here now. I just felt like having it shoot me into the sea. Whee! Okay, so we're gonna go back to the cave now. I bet that thing was terrifying to any kid that plays Super Mario 64. I don't think he actually looks that different between the 2 versions. Most things look very different. Especially Bowser. Bowser actually looks like Bowser in this game, in this version of the game. That said, Mario in the original version of the game looks adorable, but also quite scary when he gets too far away from the screen where he loses polygons. And that was the wrong one. I mean, you're gonna get this after like a certain amount of tries. Since that was the 3rd one, that can only mean process of elimination. And there you go. You're probably gonna want to kill the Goombas or something though to get back some coins, some health if you keep failing. But you can only go wrong so many times. Two coins. Oh, right. Right, well that's all I can do in Jolly Roger Bay right now. But this place is now open. So it requires a few more coins here. Welcome to the question mark switches of the rainbow, whatever. So now we have unlocked the wing cap. And it is terrible. So it allows Mario to glide very awkwardly. The only way to pick up speed is to go downwards and then try and lift yourself back up again. But you can never quite regain the height, which makes getting the red coins in this area a real pain. So it takes me 3 tries. So I thought, well, we'll just start now by activating the switch. So now all the red blocks can be opened up to get the wing cap. There's no point in trying to fly back up to the top, you can't. This thing isn't like actual flight or anything. So you go into like the Mario cam and then you can look up into the air. Unfortunately I went too low down again. You gotta try and follow the coins from this. There aren't really coins where you start off. So trying to get all the red coins is an absolute nightmare. For some reason, Nintendo seems to really love red coins. Now, first there was Yoshi's Island, where they had 20 of them in a level, but they were hidden somewhere. Then there's this game that has a red coin mission in every one of the 15 courses, as well as all the bonus ones. Then we got Sunshine, which had... Oh, I have no idea how many red coin missions Sunshine had, because some levels could have as many as 4 of them. We're talking 11 stars in a single level in Sunshine. 4 of them could be red coins. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. And then again, many of the bonus missions were red coins, including some of the most infamous. Like the Poison River or the Pachinko Machine, whatever you call it. I hate the Poison River so much. And there we go. Luckily you don't lose lives when you fall down to the bottom. There is a second course that makes use... There is a second mini course that makes use of the rainbow. Well, the wing cap. But that doesn't drop you outside of the level like this one does. That one drops you out in the moat outside the castle, and you've then got to make your way all the way back, and it's awful. I hate that mission as a result. We're not going to be getting to that one for a very long time. Alright, time to go back into Bob-omb Battlefield. We can now finally do Mario Wings to the Sky. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way back over to that island again. But then after that, it's simple. What I could have done is gone underneath that bridge, and then there is a wing cap suit underneath it. And then I could have just hopped in the cannon, and that probably would have made things a bit easier for me. Ow. Other than that, this mission is pretty simple. The wing cap does last quite a long time though, thankfully. Now it can be Big Mario! Or Mega Mario, whatever you call this thing. Also means I can actually destroy these things. That is a very delayed sound effect. Not that this means a lot here. And there we go. So let's make our way back over to the island, try and grab that tree. I get paranoid at this every time, and this is and they get much worse. That's not even a cap actually, it's just wings, it's just feathers. Just gets stuck in the air. And blast away! I missed all but one of them. Right, you just gotta get the coins in the middle of each circle. Easier said than done when you're controlling this thing. I missed that one, and I missed that one, and I missed that one. The wing cap does last quite a long time, but you can't help but get paranoid about it anyway. So come back here. You activate the wing cap normally if there's no cannon around. You do it by triple jumping. When you're playing, when you don't have the wing cap, you cannot triple jump when you're doing it from a standstill. You have to be moving in order to do it. But when you have the wing cap, for some reason, it then allows you to do a triple jump while standing still. I mean, a triple jump isn't exactly going to be that useful when you're standing still. But, you know, I don't get why the change. And there we go. I'm sure that's possible to do all in one go, but I certainly don't have the skills to do that. And then I was trying to find where the star was. There it is. And that is it. That is the end of Bob-omb Battlefield. And there we go. And then I thought, you know what? Why don't we start the next level? Unfortunately, I failed a few times, so we're gonna get a sneak peek. We're gonna see 1 star from the next level. 2 to choose from. I decided to go with Cool Cool Mountain. Our first snow level of the game. Complete with snowmen, ice physics in a few places here and there, all sorts of things. So let's jump on in eventually. And then 2 failed attempts later on the slide. I then decided to do a different mission instead. It's a little penguin! Okay, so every level in Super Mario 64 has these little teleportation things. There is one on like a piece of broken bridge in Tortle Mountain. Cool Cool Mountain, I should say. I mean, there is one in Tortle Mountain as well, but for this one, there's a broken bridge just on the top. However, apparently it doesn't like penguins. So you can't use the teleporter when you're carrying the little penguin. Instead, you have to carry this thing. It's gonna keep making that noise the entire time, and this is as fast as you can go. This is with me holding the run button. Oh, come on, Mario. Somebody's just to shut this penguin up. There is another baby penguin here. So basically, the mother has become separated from the baby. How one ended up on the top of the mountain, I don't know, but... And we're trying to return the baby back to its mum, who is just down here. There is another baby penguin, but she will not accept that one because it is not her baby. Where is that one's parents? I don't know. You found my precious, precious baby. Where have you been? How can I ever thank you? Oh, I do have the star. Here, take it. Why did Bowser give you this? And if you now pick up the baby again, she will get angry and start chasing you around. Pond is frozen over. And there we go. So that's our little sneak peek to Cool Cool Mountain. Alright. Well, we will continue Cool Cool Mountain in the next episode. So I will see you guys